Creating the best AFL team using only one player per club. 6 defenders, 3 midfielders, 2 wingers, 6 forwards, and 1 ruck. Starting off with my defense, and now in fullback playing as our key defender, I've got the Brisbane Lions, Harris Andrews. Obviously a top defender, a captain as well, so he's a leader on the pitch. He's obviously one of Brisbane's best players, so it just makes sense to put him there. Now joining him, equally playing the grand final in 2023 as well, I've got a man who kind of plays midfield nowadays, but also is classed as a defender. It's Nick Dacos. Now have a go at me in the comment. Have as much of a go as you want. You know, I can choose Braden Maynard instead. I can choose Jeremy Howe instead. Blah, 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 blah. But Dacos, look, he can technically play defense. So I'm putting Nick Dacos, not Josh, Nick Dacos in defense. Would have won the Brownlow if he didn't get injured. So, you know, we're one of the best players in the comp. So you've arguably currently got one of the best key defenders in the competition, as well as one of the best players playing in defense. Joining them from the Gold Coast, also on Queensland territory, we have got Will Powell. Now, Will Powell, is he one of Gold Coast's best players? Maybe not, but a very underrated, an extremely underrated player. Like any Gold Coast player, they don't get the plaudits or attention they deserve because they're not from Victoria. Watch Will Powell in isolation. You'll see that he's a great defender, uses his body very well, and he has to because there's not some massively built and tall defender. He's a pretty skinny, but an extremely talented player. His footy IQ is extremely high, and his just positioning in the defense is better than the rest, or at least in my opinion. Now, you could have gone with another Gold Coast defender, but for me, he's a guy who can play on talls and smalls. He's got versatility in that sense, and I feel pretty content putting him as my defender. Also joining him in defense is the Hawthorn Football Club's James Sicily. James Sicily is Hawthorn's best player. James Sicily is Hawthorn's best defender. In my opinion, James Sicily is the best defender in the AFL. Therefore, he's the best key defender in the AFL. Therefore, he just is the best. I don't want to hear shouts of, Will Day's better, whatever. Look, it is pretty clear to everyone in the world that understands AFL and knows ball, has ball knowledge, is that Sicily is the best defender in the league. And obviously Hawthorn's best player. So we've got 2